Hi and welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for the Volcano Rescue from Whakaari. It's an interesting one. Netflix dropped it this weekend, I believe on Friday. Let's chat about it. A minute-by-minute account of tourists caught in a tragic volcano eruption while sightseeing on an island of New Zealand in 2019. The Volcano Rescue from Whakaari celebrates the survivors as well as the everyday people who courageously came to their rescue. When it comes to Netflix documentaries, they have a tendency to stretch them out into many episodes. So when I saw this was one movie, one documentary at an hour and a half long, I thought, you know what, this could be half decent. And as we have family that live in New Zealand, this hit a little bit closer to home. We knew of the eruption, but I didn't know the story surrounding it. So you feel the tension rise. You know something's going to happen because something did happen. Because they've taken interviews from the survivors, spliced it in with the phone footage, and then had their own footage as well of the island. So it comes across as a minute-by-minute retelling of the story as if you're a fly on the wall. And the word of warning goes like this. The phone footage is harrowing. It's the word that I like to use for when I'm emotionally gripped in the story. My wife and I are sitting there with our hands over our mouth and looking at each other with quivering lips because it's so real and so well recreated, and hearing the words direct from the survivors, seeing what they had to go through, the minute by minute, I hesitate to say adventure, just thing that they went through and survived is amazing. So three camps of people: those that didn't survive, those that did survive, and those that helped. And I love seeing the heart of people that don't need to help, putting their lives on the line. And you really get to see that shine through here, from the pilots that didn't really, the helicopter pilots that didn't really have any stake in the game but decided they were going to go and help because they could, to the government who says, sorry, we're not going to send our rescue services in. We're making it a no-fly zone, a no-land zone, because it's too dangerous for our rescue services. Rather than turning it around and going, hey, this is any rescue service person that wants to go, it's volunteer-based because we can't tell you to go and put yourself in danger in that way. So what happens then is people decide, well, we're not going to leave the people as the volcano erupts, as we see the timeline get to that moment where you know it's just going to be awful. We're not going to stand by and do nothing. We're going to do something about it. And you see the bravery of people, the heart of people. And I think that shines through in this, and it's wonderful to see. But it's also heartbreaking. There are certain family members of people that are now don't have families, or survivors, and like survivor guilt. All of that is kind of put in there. Interviews from the people spliced in. And as you're listening to this, as you're seeing the visuals, you're hearing the emotion and the real accounts, not like forced interviews, but just they can't help, I don't know, break down in tears or look at each other, so glad, but also so sad. The effects of what that means afterwards. I watched a lot of the Rings of Power series, and there's this moment in the series where there's this volcanic eruption. There are these people that are caught in the wake of that initial blast, and my wife and I always said, like, how some of them survived. That wouldn't happen, because here is like the real life experience. It always irritates me when Hollywood, sorry, I've gone off on a tangent, but when Hollywood doesn't quite get that sort of thing right. So here you see the real world effect of that blast and what it looks like for people. And the stories, let me tell you, are terrifying. It's enough to make me go, yeah, I would like to see the island, but I will never step foot on it. And I believe you can't anymore. Let me know your thoughts on this documentary. I think it's very well put together, from the interviews to the spliced images from the phones and footage from the phones to the people's harrowing account and real account of celebrating humans in amongst terrible danger. I think that's all put together really well. Worth a one-time watch, but do be warned, if you've had anyone that has been hurt by this, maybe you want to go in with a bit of, maybe I need to watch this in stages, in places, because the accounts is where it gets really real. And I think I'm glad they have it in there, but that word of warning at the beginning of Netflix's documentary is a real thing. Like, take that seriously. All right, I'm going to give this 4 Nicolas Cages out of 5.
And you got one. Congratulations.
Thanks so much for watching this. I appreciate your eyeballs and your time. Do comment. Let me know your favorite or the best documentary you've seen on this sort of genre. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long on Tuesday.